And we're nice and horizontal, and it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good, I think.
Looks pretty good. Well, right on.
I'm gonna give us a
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going?
little tilt down
I
here.
gotta take a little pull from the old water there. They have 3 beautiful chases out in front here. I actually don't know how well they can see them.
Yeah, camera's shaking a little bit, guys. We'll be truly live in a moment. We just have to frame this up. Camera was being a little goofy, so
We're just getting some things figured out. We're just moving some stuff around.
bang,
Set him
bang,
up there.
bang.
Oh yeah.
Will we have enough clearance for old Ian to be sitting?
I'm about to say.
I think we'll be okay.
Do we have some clearance there?
It's a lot of clearance.
It might be too much. I don't know. It seems like a lot.
It's hard to gauge.
It's tough. It's a tough call. The only one that knows the Hambassador is the Hambassador.
Ingus
so.
is saying hello there. We've already got 6 people.
What's up?
Welcome,
Oh,
guys.
what's up,
We're
guys?
talking some fun stuff tonight. We're talking IPF. We're going to go through our top 5 for competitive. We're going to be talking next phase predictions as well. Hey, boys, quick questions. Have we had a confirmed Werewolf by Night in the new set yet? Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah, man.
We haven't seen the dial for it yet.
No idea what the dial does.
But
he's there.
Here's the box art. There's very clearly, I'll try to get to focus here. Come on. Jeez.
I put your hand behind it. It's kind of tough.
It's because it's like black and white, I think.
Oh.
It's not.
Might be
It doesn't like it. Anyway, there's a Werewolf by Night like right here.
Yeah, he's on the box art.
Maybe if I can get one of the hint cards, he also appeared on those.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, Werewolf by Night, he is on the box
He's in
art.
the Wheels of Vengeance hint card.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what it
on the
was.
Wheels
yeah.
of Vengeance hint card. So
I think I have one sitting. I don't want to go grab it.
Somewhere.
I'm sorry. But anyways, yes, there is a Werewolf by Night confirmed. Presumably, he is a super rare or a chase. I think we've seen every CUR piece now.
we've seen every CUR piece. So the only thing
Yeah.
we're missing is like 8 figures. I want to say
The
is what they said
Man-Thing
on
Prime.
Realms. Man-Thing Prime.
Like the other half of him, anyway.
Right.
Werewolf by Night.
We don't know what Baron Zemo is yet.
No.
Werewolf by Night.
We haven't
We
seen
don't know
the
what-
dials for these Groots.
We don't know what Amet is. Yeah, the Spa Day group.
Amet's presumably a chase, so there's 5. So
Presumably a chase
2
is
Groots,
5.
Werewolf by Night,
Yep.
Baron Zemo,
Baron Zemo. Man-Thing.
Man-Thing. Amet, did I say
Ahmet.
that already?
Yep,
So that's
Ahmet,
6.
that's 6.
And we haven't seen the dial for this
Oh,
She-Hulk yet.
She-Hulk. You can probably
Madison
count her.
and Wong are a chase we
So
saw
yeah, there's
on
like
the
7, 8.
we saw that on like a hint card. Yeah, there's Ahmet right there,
There's a
and
few
he's
different
next
ones.
to. This is a rare Moon Knight. This is Chase Khonshu. So presumably, I'm going to say that this is a chase. Could be a super rare, but. So yeah, I think there's still like 10 to 15 things left to confirm. But what we've seen has been really, really fantastic.
Cool.
And what you're seeing right here is actually going to be
Ooh.
prizes for a tournament. But give me just one moment, guys. I'm going to make sure that.
Make sure, yeah, the stream looks good.
I think we're good to go. But yeah. Then it's always tricky, guys, to sit down behind your expensive shelf
Crazy
of
amount.
goodies. But yeah, if you guys did not see, and it's probably pretty likely that you didn't because it went up about 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, about to say, not...
I just did a big long write-up about what you can expect for the IPF in 2024. There is some pretty exciting stuff to talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about first. Then we'll get into our top 5 for the meta and what we're thinking for next phase and a few more details about these guys and this, that, and the other. But yeah, we'll start off at that post. Just allow me some time to get set up here.
I'm waiting for you.
Somebody asked, are you heading to Adepticon? You want to talk about that, Calder?
What was that?
Somebody asked, are you heading to Adepticon?
Oh, man, I'll be there. I'm going to be there in full force at Adepticon. I've signed up for a bunch of events. It's going to be a nice, relaxing Heroclix vacation is what I want Adepticon to be. So I'm not going to play in any 300 Modern or any of that stuff. But I'm
If a
gonna
spot
jam.
opens up, will you, though?
Oh, if a spot opens up, yes, I would. Actually, I would. If a spot opens up, I would. I think they actually, I want to say they opened up 8 spots.
Did they?
Last weekend. I think they're up to 40 people now. I want to say. I might be wrong.
Interesting. I think I did see that post. I think they already filled up, though.
Did they? Okay.
And then,
Oh.
let's see, Jeremy also asked, there has to be an
41 out of
abomination in the set.
48.
There probably is
There
an
probably
abomination. That makes sense to me. 41 out of 40.
I do just realize we are both wearing Doom.
Doom.
Ironically, very different.
All caps.
This is all caps, yeah.
Yeah, I actually got this shirt today. It's like
ironically, yeah, very different versions of Doom, but Doom. And also, ironically, not that version of Doom either, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, if you guys, I'll duck here. Some new statues in the studio. We've got a very cool Magneto,
who I'm seeing on camera should be tilted a little more this way so you can really...
The camera's a little off.
so you
It's
really
not,
appreciate.
yeah.
Yeah, we are not fully straight
No,
on. It's
not
a
at
rough
all.
and dirty
That's
stream tonight,
totally
guys.
fine.
But a new X-Men animated Magneto, which is very cool, and a Doom holding, who Bill has informed me is Sue Storm's jersey, if you will. So those are very cool. I'm very excited about those.
This Sue Storm jersey,
Yeah.
not Reed. Okay,
I don't know. He didn't tell me the story, but it's like, yeah, he probably knows. He's the Doom guy.
that's funny. I'm the Doom guy.
You're the Doom. I'm also the Doom guy.
I'm the Doom guy. Well, you're the MF and Doom
Yeah.
guy. I'm just the Doom guy.
The metal face and Doom.
Yeah, metal face and Doom guy.
Yeah. There's a lot of Doom bots out there, guys. Don't get tricked by them.
That's pretty good. No, that's funny.
Jeremy says, yeah, there has to be an Abomination. 100%. Whoops, already read
I
that.
feel like if we've got what's his face, Emil Blonsky, I feel like we just need an Abomination. Otherwise, it's very odd.
We
to
need
not-
him, yeah. Oh wait, actually no. In at Fan Appreciation, we saw the.
Oh, we did.
We saw the Obama
we did
state.
see because
Yeah.
he's still in his Emil Blonsky
Yeah,
clothes, but he's
exactly.
Abomination. Yeah. That's
Same
right.
pose as the Emil Blonsky.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is.
So there is
Jeremy,
one.
you are right. Spots say 41 out of 48. We better sign up. We've got some nasty Zodders and non-tech we're cooking up, baby.
Do I make it stressful? Do I make it stressful on myself this
We
weekend?
got time to practice.
We have time to practice.
Ken says, Dilate showing love for Earthbound and Doom, perhaps. Yeah, they did show out for Florida. They were dressed up.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
They were pretty cool.
Shout out. Those were,
They were pretty
I mean,
cool.
easily the best jersey/costumes. No doubt about that.
I agree.
I also
Big
have a
facts.
Doom glass. Holy crap, we are doomed out.
There's actually a lot of Doom stuff in this house.
There is.
From all
Doom,
different
MF
facets.
Doom, Doom
Yeah.
the video game, Doctor
Yeah.
Doom, Doomsday.
Doomsday? Yeah, he's right there. Doomsday's hanging out.
Anyway, but who's the biggest Dracula fan? That was actually decided. It is in fact me. BDF, Ian Eggleston.
Sadly, I have to concur. That has been
if you
decided
watch the
already.
instant stunt replay, you actually see Calder's Sacrifice being the biggest Dracula fan. Fool, but
The choosing the wrong booster, the instant replay of me being like, nah, he's not in this one, or whatever I said.
you were like, oh, I was going to pick that one. I was like, snooze, you lose, or something like that.
yeah.
Anyway, guys, let's talk IPF. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, quick, dirty stream, but we'll just kind of talk about things. So if you guys go to the International Player Foundation page on Facebook, that has been going for about a year now. This is year 2 of the IPF. We've got some exciting plans. To just recap things, we have already raised over $2,000 this year. That is not accurately reflected on the fundraiser page. You can still donate to the fundraiser page, but that is currently being updated just due to being really busy with work and life and whatnot. It doesn't reflect clearly. There will be a full transparency statement at the end of the year, just like last year, so no worries about that. The numbers are just a little off because it's showing numbers from last year. But we are currently at $2,000. It's only February. We're killing it. Last
It's
year at this
awesome.
time, we had, I think, about $200.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, dude.
thank you to all of you guys who either participated in the charity auction at Heroclix, the Broadcast Show tournament, which was like 3 months long, and
Dude.
so cool.
Paul or Jesse Cote, I don't know, it was one of the Cotes. Paul won.
Paul Cote
Big shout
took
out,
it.
Paul Cote,
Yeah.
for sticking through. What a trooper to
Wow.
win that event, man. Oh my gosh.
And going through that Excel sheet week by week
Yeah.
and just going, okay, I can't play this, I can't
What's
play
this? What's
this, I can't
that?
play
Yeah. Oh,
this. Eventually it's like, all right, I guess I'm playing like Common Venom.
it's really funny.
And then from some direct donations as well that we've received, we're chilling right around $2,000, and that is just so cool. So our goal this year is to bring 4 players. Last year we brought 2, and I think that we will probably
can do
exceed
it.
that.
Yeah, you can do it.
And the reason I think that is because, guys, we have 3 in-person tournaments this year, and I know that these aren't going to be accessible to every player. Unfortunately, just the timing and the size of it, it takes a lot to plan events. If you've planned an event, you probably know this. But we are looking at expanding it in the future, but for now we have 3 events. One of them is March 16th, and that is in Richardson, Texas. That's going to be hosted by our main man, Brad Broyles. And at that event, one of the coolest announcements for this, you will be able to win all 3 of these: Steve, Ultra Chase Kevin, and Chase Tourette. Calder has...
It hurts. You guys have no idea how much this hurts to give him up. So please come to the tournament. Please shell out for the IPF. Please play. Because this hurts. You have zero clue. You have no idea how much it pains me to give him away.
To know that you have to buy this.
Yeah! I know.
But that's what we're willing to give up, guys. It's all in sacrifice. To give away the Ultra Chase Kevin we were so graciously sent by WizKids is also like, oh man, you know.
This is tough. That's
tough.
also tough.
Tourette too, an instant meta staple. Like, you know, and also the fact that this is before set release. The set is now coming out March 20th.
Yep, March 20th.
But the 16th, you know, you could be walking away with some of the biggest baddies in the set.
Good stuff.
And so that will be up to Brad for how he wants to allocate that. In addition, I'll also be sending some convention exclusives his way from 2023. So expect, you know, some Space Ghost, Captain America, Hawkeye, a few various other things, possibly some Scott Porters in the black shirts.
Ooh, those have been hard to get a hold of.
Those
have
are
been
not
skyrocketing
easy.
in price.
So you're looking at a pretty decent prize pool. Expected turnout, we're looking at like 15 to 30 player range. So if you're around the Texas area, definitely consider checking it out. The format is going to be 400 silver.
Okay.
And that's in preparation for Heroclix.
That's the half modern, half silver type of deal. Okay, absolutely.
So I know a lot of players are a little iffy on that. This is a good opportunity to get some practice before that big dance in May. So look forward to that, guys. More prizing is TBD at the moment. That event, though, is pretty much ready to go. We'll have a full prizing list for it soon enough. I'm in contact with Brad. I was talking to him earlier today, actually. So look forward to that event. April 6th, Calder, you want to talk about our event a little bit?
I do want to talk about our event. So it's going to be at Dragon's Lair here in Omaha, Nebraska, the first big event that Dial H is going to be hosting. I'm pumped, and even more so, I'm pumped because it's going to be 300 modern pulp. So I've really enjoyed the pulp format, and I've liked what it's kind of become. It kind of feels like it fills into its own little spots pretty fast. Anytime new stuff comes out, pulp like really figures itself out. So I'm curious to see. This will be the first pulp event post next phase, and I think there's so much good pulp stuff in next phase. I think it's gonna make it a really interesting event. But that is gonna be April 6th, 10 a.m. is gonna be registration, starting at 11 to 10:45 a.m. to be firing off. That is at Dragon's Lair here in Omaha, Nebraska, the West Center Road one. There's like 3 Dragon's Lairs, but I'm excited for
more
it.
Dragon Lairs in Texas.
And there's more in Texas, apparently. But yeah, so that event's not only going to be hosted by us, but we're going to have a live stream throughout the day of that April 6th Pulp event. You'll be right here on YouTube, how you guys are chilling right now in this live stream. We're going to be doing very similar to Florida coverage. We're going to start live streaming games in between rounds, pull some players over, do some interviews, kind of get the idea of what people think, how they like Pulp so far.
The
so that's going to be April 6th.
ESPN-esque style.
Exactly. Little player interviews going to be really fun.
In addition to that, too, Calder, there's going to be plenty of ways to donate and get involved in the live stream. Maybe we'll have some ways, you know, like maybe an opportunity to throw a pie at Simeon or
oh gosh, yeah. So
some charity prob style things, some different ways to maybe win some prizes online. We have some stuff I'm very excited about for this tournament that I can't talk about yet. Let me tell you that the prizing is TBD. I might know what it is. I just might not want to reveal it yet. And maybe you folks at home will have some opportunities to walk away with some of it. Who knows? It's hard to say right now. So you guys will have to stay tuned to the IPF Facebook page. That's International Player Foundation. Check us out on Facebook. That's where you can stay up to date on everything. We'll talk about it on the YouTube.
Yep.
But I know this is what we're most excited for.
Yeah.
We get to host our own event 100%. For like the first time.
I literally can't wait. So it's
WizKids
gonna be amazing.
is sending some stuff for it, so that's very cool.
A WizKids official event is just like, this is like a dream come true for me. Like, we've hosted some smaller online tournaments in the past and like a few in-person ones that were just kind of impromptu. But this one being a full planned out like in-person tournament right in our backyard is just going to be such a fun event. The fact that we are getting some really cool prizing. That, you know, that's all I'll say. It's really cool prizing. And I can't wait for people to see the exclusivity of this prizing as well. So it's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait for everybody to come out and play, especially since I think there's a lot of creativity to be had with Pulp. And we may or may not say you can't use certain characters.
Yeah, maybe
I don't know.
Maybe we'll have a small ban list.
We might have a small ban list for Pulp to be just like, you know, maybe some characters are overpowered or not fun to play against or whatever. So maybe. And
we'll answer some questions about this before we get into the third event, which is love seeing the different characters even if they were multiples for sure. 3, that's more than 2 impressive. Kevin, dang, yeah. Is the IPF only bringing people to Worlds? Yes. So this is all leading up to bringing international players outside of the U.S. to Memphis for the big dance, which we have the
Yeah.
dates for already.
The
so
biggest HeroClix event
get
of
planning.
the year.
And we will have more
Yeah.
info on actually entering that as an international player later this week. I am still currently typing out all of the details because there were a few hiccups last year that I don't want to deal with this year. So that will be up very shortly. I promise you'll have ample time to enter. And there will be a few different options. Last year we did only video entry. This year there will be a write-up option. But if you do win,
Yeah.
I am going to ask you to record a video saying like, hey, you know, I'm excited to
fair.
meet you guys. So there's that. If you're an international player watching, be ready to get that camera out. Also, to answer a question that might come up for Edison, because I see he's in the stream, you can win again. There's no bars held on that. We didn't have a ton of entries last year.
Yeah, exactly. So people that if they want to,
if no one wants to
double
enter,
down, by all means, yeah.
go for it. You can double dip.
Yeah, we need get as many entries here as possible because I don't know,
Yeah.
I want to bring as many people to Worlds as possible. So there's
Show some
no
love.
reason not to just go ahead and enter again, even if you already won. So Andrea, Edison, if you guys want to enter,
If you guys
by all
are around
means,
here,
please
there's
do.
nothing stopping you.
Yeah, nothing's stopping you here.
So we see we're using pulp a lot at our local store. Nice. Can't wait to see the live stream of the event. It'll be a lot of fun. I've been running pulp tournaments for the past month. Been a blast seeing quite a
nice.
number of new
That's
players
cool.
too. That's what it's about. That's why we
cool.
like pulp, is because I feel like it's a little more easy and friendly
I
to
feel
get
like it's
into.
gonna
That's
get-
kind of our area.
I think it's going to get more people out of their shell to come play an event like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, our states had a great turnout, but our states ended up being dominated by, like, South Dakota.
Yeah,
you know?
they came with.
It's like it
As
just,
like the Patriots coming and stomping the Browns, baby.
Yeah,
It's ugly.
dude.
It's bad.
So I do think if we go pulp, I think people will feel a lot more comfortable in showing up to these events, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I got all this stuff. You know, it's just
Mm-hmm.
an easier way to access, and that's what pulp is all about. So that's what I'm really hoping for. I think it'll be really fun.
Fingers crossed that works. Okay, but will there be trophies? Because we know anything from the online consensus, it's prizing bad and trophy good. Maybe.
Maybe. It's, as we found out, spray painting things gold is so
Pretty cool.
difficult to do.
Pretty cool.
It's so fun. It's not only like really cool, but it's like, number one, it's actually harder than you thought it would be somehow. But yeah, so first off, I don't think the Clixie should be
No.
the IPF
I'm just
trophy.
pointing to that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what a gold trophy looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, the gold trophies are easy enough to do, and I've had a blast making them. So yeah, if it's warm enough to start, it was warm enough today to start spray painting stuff. So honestly,
It could happen.
yeah, it could happen. We could do some trophies. I would like to find some cool international type IPF trophies. I think those would be fun.
Heroclix USA asks, are you guys going to do game commentary, like play-by-play? That's a question we've been getting a lot
We've
lately.
kicked it around.
We'll have to address that, I think, maybe on like an actual video. But
Yeah.
there's some complications there. It's something we're discussing, possibly. It's a little more to set up. But yeah, we want to.
Yeah.
Glad to hear. Would you like to throw my name in again? Yeah, you absolutely
By
can.
all means,
Edison.
please do.
McConnell asked, would you guys be sponsoring stores to hold IPF tournaments like last year? That is in talks at the moment.
Yeah.
I am trying to figure out if that is something we can do this year. With the IPF being, a very like bluegrass, like homegrown thing, a lot of it is just like putting the time in and making it happen. And,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that we gave, well, actually, like everything we gave away last year outside of the Brainiac and Lex Luthor was just coming directly from us and a few other community members.
Right.
So if we can make that happen, if we have the ability to, absolutely. I just, I don't know if we can this year with all that we're trying to do. So the 3 in-person tournaments, we'll talk about the third in a moment. More
yeah,
the merrier,
that's
makes
third. Sure.
What's y'all's thoughts on Dyna? We'll get to that later. Edison's good.
Yeah, let's get to that in a little bit. I want to talk about that stuff.
Sounds like you're
Not
out of
quite
gold
right now.
paint.
No, I totally have plenty of gold paint. Totally have plenty of gold paint.
There was a pulp event near me that only allowed 1 rare, and it made people change their minds. Ooh.
It feels almost too restrictive. But that's good because it's like you
I
can't
like
then,
that,
but then
though.
you can't like Sinister Orb,
Necron,
yeah, Blackheart.
Yeah,
I do kind of like
Blue Marvel.
Deathstroke, Blue Marvel. Yeah, I do kind of feel like the rare's the
I
problem
like that,
child
Jeff.
in pulp. Maybe that is good.
Maybe a minor restriction there. Maybe not as
Minor
restrictive.
restriction. I do like that though.
That is good.
I do want to straight up ban a certain Sinister person though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do hate him.
That's my least favorite thing.
I
in
do
pulp,
hate him.
easily.
So, guys, lastly, a very exciting tournament, and you know
Yes.
what? I should just go grab what. I'm gonna go grab what we've got.
Oh,
Other-
okay. Might as
Why
well.
don't
I'll
you
read it off. I'll tell them what the tournament's about.
Tell
So,
them who's hosting it. Tell them what it's about. I'll be back, guys.
in late April, we don't know the date as of yet. So that's
27th or
TBD.
28th. It's
27th
one
or
of the
28th.
one of the two.
Look at
One of
that.
the two.
Perfect. So 27th or 28th, late April. This IPF in-person tournament is going to be hosted by Azael with the Alpha Strike channel. So that's going to be really cool. We talked to him about hosting this tournament. He's all for it. The store is also a Dragon's Lair comics and fantasy store. The format, just like Brad's, is going to be that 400 silver format, and location is going to be San Antonio, Texas. So I'm really excited about this one. I love that Azael was able to volunteer to host and run this awesome tournament.
He'll also be recording matches and potentially live streaming it as well.
So if you're also curious about like how we're going to be live streaming our tournament, that tournament is also going to have some recorded matches, a little bit of live streaming. We'll have to see what it ends up being. But that's really cool, just to not only have tournaments, but then also see what's going on for those at home that can't make it.
And that's also 400 silver.
That is also 400 silver. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah,
I was going to say, that's really interesting.
Same thing, where it's like the Brad event is like, got to get in prep.
Man. So,
ooh, geez. Is this prizing for that tournament?
I don't have them all, but we've got two right in front of us. There may or may not. There is more. There's more of these guys.
We don't have them all. We have two.
We have two here. So we've got two Guardian Holiday sets.
Potentially
two more.
Potentially two more.
They're not.
Two more.
They're not in our house at the moment, but yes, we've got them on the way.
There's two more in our house.
We've got a Hall of Armors.
Oh, baby.
We also have, what is this? Oh, a Hall of Armors.
Oh, baby.
Oh, what's this?
It can't possibly be.
No, you guessed right.
No way.
It's another Hall of Armors. So we've got 4 holiday sets, 3 Hall of Armors, and at this point, I know what you're saying. Ian, you're crazy. And I would think that too. If I was you,
the Ian Diamond's coming out right now.
If I was you watching me, but I'm not, so I don't.
That actually, I don't know if I ever told you this, that got a, wow, that's like probably the best line I've heard from Dial H, from my older brother, who's very hard to please when it comes to these videos.
He is a hard man to please.
My older brother was like, wow, I really like that line. That was great. Oh.
Bang.
Oh, baby.
Thank you, Brody, though, if you're watching somehow.
Batman team up?
Oh.
Whoa. What?
Batman team up? You're kidding. So 3 Hall of Armors, 4 Guardians Holiday sets, a case of BTU. That's not it, though.
So good.
We have convention exclusives that I didn't grab from the room because I still need to sort some stuff out.
Oh,
but
sure.
once again, expect some Space Ghosts, some Captain Americas, some Black Shirt Scotts, possibly some Iconics as well, like the Bat Slap. I think we have a couple extras of those. Some other just various prizing. So this is going to be a pretty big event. I think the prizing is going to be pretty substantial. And I'm not going to promise anything, but there may be some more cool stuff coming their way.
Ooh,
I talked to Azael about it today. He was very excited about it. So yeah, guys, there's a ton of tournament prizing for Azael's tournament. It's going to be the big end tournament.
Insane. This is an insane amount of prizing for the
I'm
tournament.
working with him on getting it live streamed. So there will probably be some possibility to donate and win online again. We're still working out the schematics of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So in totality, why don't we get it all
Get it all out? Oh, baby, you're not ready to see it all.
You're not ready to see it all. We'll just stack those.
Them.
I don't know how
Display is out the door. We just want to, we have to back it up.
Yeah, there's too much. There's too much here.
Back it up. Baby got back here a little bit.
Can't cover the whole. There you go. This is ridiculous.
So this is at least what is going to be going to a sales
This is a
tournament.
minimum.
The minimum, what's going to that Texas tournament, like we said, 27th, 28th in San Antonio, Texas. Holy smokes.
Man, Bill says we finally have both of Bucky's arms. That's
Nice.
good, Bill.
Nice.
How much to drive over the Kevin with a car?
Jackson. Don't tease me.
PM me an offer.
PMS Jackson.
Nice, I never got Space Ghost. Yeah, man, he's a good one. So many rings, but wait, there's more. But will there be some rings? That's the hope.
I sure hope so. I honestly think Batman Team Up is one of the best sets to like unbox still in Modern. Like compared to like Beyond Amazing or Ace 60 or even Notorious. Like the amount of like good stuff that's meta relevant in Batman Team Up just consistently, all the constructs, rings, bat belt, you know, Wonder Woman, the legacy cards, dude. Getting
I just got a message asking about, can I run an IPF event as well? I don't know if he's watching. If you know who we are, if you are. I told McConnell this earlier. I am working out the details for the possibility of that. We are, you know, I don't have unlimited stuff. That's really what we're running into. And I want to host a big event, so I have to allocate a lot of stuff.
The prizing needs to feel good at each event. Like the prizing right now, this feels great.
This feels
the
awesome.
prizing for Brad's event is going to feel great.
It's going to be
with
a lot
all
of fun.
these chases, with Kevin, with Steve, with Tower. Like, these are going to be great.
And,
The prizing needs to feel awesome because it's an awesome event, and I want to respect the people that are running it and their time and everything. And I think they've been doing just an amazing job in getting it set up. It's really cool. It's
Yeah.
like such a volunteer effort.
Azael's actually here right now. He says, super
Oh,
excited.
let's
Can't
go.
wait, fellas. Yeah, we're really
wait.
excited to be
Can't wait
working
as
with
well.
Azael on this, and Kenny,
Yeah.
and Diego. All the Earthbound and Down guys, you guys are seriously awesome. Very respectful people. We appreciate all you guys do. And it's just a pleasure to interact with you guys at every event. I mean, I told Azael this pretty much within like 20 minutes of meeting him. I was asking him, I was like, so can you host an event? Theoretically, if I had some stuff, what could you do with that? He's like, I think I could run an event. I was like, all right, well, let's run an event. He's like, okay. So, yeah, I mean, they're just a pleasure to work with. They're great guys. They're also, like Azael and Diego are both relatively new to the game. They've been in the game for about a year now. And they're already very experienced players. That's what's crazy. It's like Diego was doing really well in Florida.
I mean, they got second in Team
And they
Seal,
got second
which
in
is pretty
Seal.
huge.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just been a lot of fun to work with them. We're really excited to see all that happens. And, yeah, guys. So those are the 3 tournaments, what you can look forward to in this coming week here, to go back to the post. Prizing is currently TBD on our 2 events. Well, Brad's is established.
Right.
Azael's is semi-established, because once again, that's not all of it. This is a big event.
That's not even all, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh.
And then our event is top secret for the time being, but it'll be sweet. So what you can look forward to, guys, is more info on the prizing, our live stream schedule, because just like last year, we'll probably have some stuff to preview, some stuff to give away.
Here's hoping.
And maybe you can pay us to stay up unreasonably late like last year. That was a tough night.
That was
an 11-hour stream.
An 11-hour stream that ended at like 4 or 5 a.m. and then I wasn't able to sleep for a little while even after that.
Yeah,
which was
it's tough
it's
late
really
in bed.
tough. It's really tough. Who'd have thought?
Guys, there's that. We'll also have the details for how to enter as an international player. Just as a heads up, either get your camera ready or get your pen out.
That's right.
Or your keyboard, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then a ton more. There's a lot of hidden details that probably haven't crossed my mind. Like I said, I wanted to kick this off earlier. We all did. We just had, champion clicks, the next phase stuff, some big projects, some stuff we can't talk about yet. Ooh. And then also just real life. Like it's becoming like hotel season, so it's busy on my end. But
that's the way it goes.
We're excited to launch it today, guys. It's a ton of fun. The IPF is going to be awesome. The thing you can look forward to the soonest, Brad's event. You'll be able to win all of these. So these will be shipped out to Brad here soon enough. And maybe we'll send him some more stuff.
It'd be really cool.
So yeah, guys, that's IPF. Now we'll move into the second segment of our show. This was a conversation we were having last night. And a conversation we want to open up to you guys as well. The top 5 figures in Modern. It's a harder conversation than you'd think. So we both agreed that Prime Spider-Man, Carnage Surfer.
Yeah,
and
have
then,
to be top.
Those are obviously the best figures in Modern. So don't forget the top 5. So you count MOE as 1. Yeah, MOE is 1. There's different variations of the way to play it, but becoming MOE more than likely to play the King Monitor, Iron Inquisitor, and then probably Six Arrows, Ghost Down, I think we're making a bunch of those things in my area dropping. But sound thing, they're saying a bunch of that stuff, but I can really see it. Yeah, audio. We definitely undead. It was one. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not horrible. What's the fun for this?
Okay, I restarted mine. You want to restart yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what that sounds like. Yeah, dude, it's Kevin. It's Kevin.
Dang, Kevin.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay. All right. My silky smooth voice is coming through the mic. Beautiful.
We'll see what that sounds like.
All right.
All right, anyways, guys.
Weird. Very
Wait.
chill. Very cool.
I think we're good,
Okay, we're good. Sweet. All right, guys. So yeah, top 5.
Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Jackson. Very cool.
Very funny of you, Jackson. No, we're not going to run over Kevin. And yes, we are where our mics are dead. But yeah, top 3, I think you can interchange them. I think top 2 you can interchange. I'm pretty confident in 3. It's Carnage Surfer for me at number 1, Prime Spider-Man at number 2, and then MOE as a unit at number 3, because you're never playing just
Yeah,
one.
it's never just one. Come on, be real.
Those are the top 3 figures in Modern.
I feel like that's a locked-in top 3,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Do you think Carnage Surfer at 1?
100%.
Yeah. He's more versatile than Spider-Man Prime.
100%.
Spider-Man
yeah.
Prime might do more, but Carnage Surfer fits into more things. So I think that's the top 3. 4 and 5 is where it gets interesting. 4 and 5 is it's interesting picks. For me, bold pick here, guys. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if
Y'all
it's
ready
that
for the
bold.
2 most biased picks of your life?
Number 4, I think it's Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I knew he was good,
Yeah.
but seeing him in Florida,
I think that's really fair.
with Bucky's arm and Chthon, he's hitting 13 for 6, and he has steel energy shape
Yeah.
change from another Ghost Rider on the sideline. And he keeps all your powers. Like, this guy's an offensive powerhouse while also being like a key engine to like not being pulse waved, keeping your senses, not being outwitted, not getting
Yeah.
hit by Battle Fury. And then with Bucky's arm and Team Player, you can copy Spider-Man TA. Now Ghost Rider
Sorry,
just
really
has super
quickly.
senses.
Scott Porter's a non-issue, guys. We mentioned this
Yeah.
a little bit earlier. Maybe you heard us.
Scott Porter is 0 and 0.1.
Yeah, he's 0 and 0.1.
He's the best of the best
so
of the best.
let's just ignore them for this discussion entirely, because obviously they are the best of the best of the best. Cool.
No question about
Perfect.
that. So yeah, I think Ghost Rider's clocking in at number 4.
I think
for me.
that's fair. I really do think that's fair.
Do you have any 4 or 5 for you? Any possibilities? Maybe not locking in a 4 or 5, but what's 4 and 5 looking like for you?
What are 4 and 5
Is
possibilities?
Mephisto a consideration?
I feel like Mephisto's consideration. I feel like Jennifer Kale's a consideration. I feel like Legacy Green Lantern should be a consideration.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Those are a lot of mine. The more supporty style figures, I think, should really be up there. Gosh, what
World's
else?
Finest?
Well, I just hate them.
Is that a top 10?
Yeah, I think
Probably
it's.
closer
I think
to a top 10.
See, and I really want to say like Captain America, but I think he's in the same boat as World's Finest for like Pegasus Cap, World's Finest. Those are easy top 10s, but
Yeah, they're
to
not
me,
quite top 5, I don't think.
Yeah, a top 5 is just like such a like 90% of the field has this on their team or something. You know, like 80-something% of the field, you just constantly see this on.
Let's
the team,
not
right?
forget Legacy Daredevil.
I think
He's
that's
close.
So fair.
I think
really
he's
do.
fringe.
I really
Fringe
do think
5.
that's fair.
I think Green Lantern is a strong pick. I think I'm comfortable locking in Ghost Rider as like the 4th best figure in Modern right now. He is versatile. He's offensive, defensive. There's a million things you can equip to him. He benefits from so much, and he's a direct counter to the best figure in the game, which
Yeah.
is White Scott Porter.
Right.
So I like him as a 4th pick. Number 5 is really tricky though. It's really tough. I think you could say Mephisto and that'd be okay. I think you could say Green Lantern, that'd be fine. I think you could say Legacy Daredevil, and I would agree with you there as well. Prime Hulk, I think, is
okay
falling
with
out
all
of favor.
these. I can't put Hulk in the top 5 spot. I honestly would feel bad about putting him in the top 10 if I'm being real.
Yeah,
I don't think we can quite put Prime Hulk that high up.
yeah. He did see quite a resurgence in Florida, but I could agree with that. I think
Yeah.
with Elsa coming out too, you can't play him
I feel
anymore
like it's
potentially.
not like why would you ever? I think a Prime can no longer hinge on being able to be healed once Elsa is a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like a figure whose whole point, number one, he's getting rid of your Prime slot though. Like ugh.
And
I
that'll
agree.
kind of be
I
the
think I
next
agree with you
discussion.
too, Jackson. Is that KCGL goes on top 5? I
Isn't
don't know about
Mephisto-
easy, but I do
Yeah,
think
I don't
do
think it's
he
easy.
goes-
Isn't Mephisto part of MOE? So
No.
he is.
Yes and no.
But in the
right?
sense of like a singular figure, which the 50-point MOE is, right? You're never playing just Kingmonger or just Iron Inquisitor. Like you're playing both. You're not always playing Mephisto with that, and that's also an additional 30 points and an additional figure like on the board at the same time. So the MOE is kind of a cheater answer, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah.
you know what's interesting is that we've had this conversation. 10-point Legacy Carnage isn't even like.
That is truly wild. That like Brimstone, Carnage are not even part of
It's
this
not
conversation.
even like a consideration
when they're
for
just
top
so
5.
insanely good.
So efficient, absolutely nutty, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not even going to mention that.
Yeah.
So yeah, number 5 being KCGL.
I feel really confident in that. I feel really good with that.
I think I could agree with that. It's
See, so I do say for MOE, you can't auto include
do you
Mephisto
know this
there.
person? Who's
No, I don't, but they're whatever. Yeah, so anyways, I do have to say, I don't think you can include Mephisto in MOE because he's not part of that set. He obviously is meant to pair and play with them, but he's not part of that set. He's not the 50-point shift. He's a totally separate piece that just pairs well. So I don't think you can include him in the MOE bundle.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are doing that, and I just want to say, in my personal opinion, I don't think you should count him. I think he should be counted as a separate piece because he is.
He's played separately.
Exactly.
He's sometimes played with MOE.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of teams, like Lucas Van Hollen, for example, got 4th at Worlds this year playing just Mephisto. And that
Yeah,
was with
that is true.
2x2 APOC. Also,
If this list is a top 5 at Worlds, is APOC on this list?
top 5 at Worlds, APOC's number 1. If we're talking specifically
Like
at
APOC,
Worlds,
Scarlet Witch, whatever's legal at
Yeah.
Worlds. Yeah.
that 2x2
APOC.
APOC, he comes out for
Only
Worlds,
at
right?
Worlds is so funny.
That guy's taking a nice rest, like ice bath. Like,
Yeah, dude, just like never. I don't want to play the rest of the year. I don't really want to do anything. Oh, it's time for Worlds.
comes out for the 4th quarter, drops like 50 points, and he's like, "I'll see you next year." That guy is specifically balling at Worlds. Is APOC or Genesis a top 5 consideration?
Ooh.
What's crazy is I don't think so.
No, I don't think they are anymore.
They're very good. They're very nasty. I
Are
hate
they,
seeing them, but are
I
they
feel
top
like
5?
APOC cracks top 10.
I would put GL above both. Of
I would
those,
put
think.
GL above both of them, absolutely.
He's more versatile. So yeah, I mean, there's the top 5 for the meta guys. I think.
I think so. And
Carnage
I think
Surfer,
a lot of people
Prime
saying
Spider-Man.
a lot of this stuff here are somewhat agreeing with us.
And so the next topic, Jocelyn, is actually what
That
you
is
just asked with
exactly
next
it.
phase.
Wow, mind reader. little ESP going on.
What do you think of the Spider-Man chase from War of the Realms? I think he's really fun. Outwit absolutely murders him. I played against that Spider-Man a lot because Luke's a big Spider-Man fan.
I also had to play
And-
against that a lot. Matt Reed played it a ton when we were preparing one year. It was
Outwit,
annoying.
murder.
Oh, it was literally I outwit you and you're dead. It
Yeah.
was really funny.
So with Galactus Herald, maybe, but ultimately he doesn't do a lot of damage either. Like he's just kind of annoying, which is a great thing for Spider-Man, but competitive viability, which that's not what makes or break a figure. Play what you want to play, people.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
just happy. We happen to be talking about competitive
I
because
mean,
Adepticons are on
one
the
of
corner.
the coolest figures who actually did see meta play.
Kong,
but
top
isn't
5.
necessarily meta is like Iron Fist. I love that rare Iron Fist. Is he really really
Got
good?
second in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, so he's maybe like kind of fringe meta, honestly, but like play what you want to play.
Yeah.
Like what makes or
Make it
breaks
work.
what makes a good figure is not at all how meta they are. Not even close. Like I love that Man-Thing Howard the Duck figure as a legacy card figure. Holy smokes, they made them so good into the modern
I
day.
like full point
So,
Green
yeah.
Lantern Batman. I don't want to. I don't want to play him at 25.
Yeah,
I want to ball
yeah.
out with him. I want him
Yeah.
to go up and blast you.
Dude, exactly. 100%.
Not just barrier.
Be like, look at me, I'm,
Drop a
I'm
fire hydrant.
supporting Batman.
I want Batman to do this. Days are numbered. Play what you like. But yeah, War of the Realms Spider-Man, I was really excited when he came out. He's actually on the shelf right now. I really like him. I think he's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we'll talk about next phase in a moment.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Kong top 5. I think if you
I
put
gotta
Kong at
see
5,
I gotta see more people play with him, but I agree. I think he could be easily a
think
top 5 piece. But
What
I
might
need to see
inhibit
him.
that is that
Captain
you might have to
America
do a
exists?
specific build.
Yeah.
It might require specificity with building, which I think limits your ability to be a top 5. Like everything we listed off, Ghost Rider, versatile, Prime Spider-Man, versatile, Carnage Surfer, versatile, MOE, 2 versatile, Casey Green Lantern,
Way too versatile.
so versatile.
So versatile, dude. Oh my gosh.
So versatility is a big point for my top 5. If you can slot in multiple places, I think you're a better figure. There's obviously very specific things, like 2x2 APOC, who is insanely strong, but he doesn't fit everywhere. A build
No,
centers
it's got to
around
be a
him.
specific build around APOC. Yeah, I see what you mean. Same thing like when you build with Kong, you have to build with him in mind. Otherwise, you're just not optimizing Kong
He's
at
a
all.
charge piece
Yeah.
who doesn't die, but you want to build around taking
Yeah.
the 2 actions. Because then
Exactly,
he's going to
yeah.
hurt. Let's see. So next phase in a moment. I just miss all my War of Light Lanterns. Me too. Just displayed those out today.
Flexing the entities.
Beautiful. I love those entities. And I also miss them. Here to provide your segs. No problem.
Yeah, she got her segues. She's got her segues down.
Kong is totally going to take that 5th spot if GR is 4th. Bold claim. I like it, Fire Shield.
I do
I
like that
like
too.
it.
Yeah.
Rare Iron Fist is so gas. Yes, he
He
is.
is.
Glow in the dark gas at that. It's wild to me that Death Metal Wonder Woman and like Kamo aren't even in talks. Wild times. Genuinely, so many amazing figures. Death
I
Metal Wonder Woman,
love-
another specific figure, specific
Very
building.
specific. I love Kamo so much. I
he's-
really do.
As far
He's
as for
so
top
awesome,
5
dude.
fun pieces I enjoy building and playing,
Kamo's
he's top
like
top
one,
5 easily.
like 1 or 2 for just.
I've built so
how
many
fun
teams
he
with
is.
him. If I was gonna play in an event tomorrow, it'd probably be Kamo.
Yeah,
like
that's
I love
so
Kamo, but
He's so dope.
I'm not gonna put him top 5. You
fair.
could maybe fit him in 10, and even then, I think is pushing it.
Yeah, I hate that he would be pushing it in 10, but I think he is.
There's
I
too
agree.
many things that just nuke him, and he gives up 110 points, which is like unfathomable in today's age.
So
So
much.
you have to be a very
Just
precise
so
player.
much.
How about Gwen Solik? I don't know who that is.
She-Hulk. I don't know what he
Gwen
means by that.
She-Hulk?
Gwen She-Hulk.
Don't really know much about her. She's fine.
I don't
Ghost
think she's
Rider and
good.
yeah, I don't think
I don't
so
think she's
either.
good.
I'm not a fan of the
I don't
character
think any of
either.
the Gwen chases are really particularly.
Ghost Rider and Kong
Good.
together. You know, Fire Shield, I like the way you're thinking here. Kamo will get traction after rotation. Bold call, Captain America still exists.
That's true.
Carnage
He's gonna
Rocket.
exist.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's all right. I mean, I don't really like Rocket Raccoon or Carnage, so Carnage is like okay.
It's a weird combination of characters that they've done twice now. They've given
not a
him Venom.
personal one.
He's given him Venom and Carnage.
Big.
And each time he just holds more guns with the tendrils, so it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Carnage Rocket or Carnage Venom or Venom
I mean
Rocket
that, yeah,
fan.
too.
Any of that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over the
Carnage
Venomized stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of done. I'm over it.
Give me a classic Venom and a classic Carnage, which we got, which he was great.
Yeah.
Classic Venom as a common is one of the best commons in like years. Like he's fantastic.
He is
But I
cool,
want
really
like
good.
give me the Venom who's like this, like lethal protector Venom. I'm talking traps the size of like Calder's head. Okay? Beefy. And like the blue black.
Yeah, the blue black's the best look for Venom.
I want him to have a trait
Oh.
or a special where he can like eat people. Like that's the Venom I want to see, and we have yet to see that really. Hunter says, "Hey fellas, what's up, Hunter?"
What's up, Hunter?
And Luke says, "Frogman forever, of course."
Frogman's
I'm
so
just
dope.
here for the orb being
dope.
viable. My favorite villain since I was a kid. He is viable, man. I think you can play him in
Easily
modern.
is, yeah.
You can certainly play him in pulp. He's a threat
Beast
in
in
pulp.
pulp.
For next phase, though, let's go to HC units and let's take a look at what we think is popping off. We'll start with what we want to make work, and this goes for Calder and I, so we will be trying. Our boy Steve here. Some initial thoughts on him is like, you're probably not playing to like get the prob built up.
Yeah.
Because that's 3 turns. Like that's a long game in the meta.
Long
So my
game.
thinking is you build around giving things sidestep and benefiting from that because it's everybody within range. 6 range is quite a bit.
It's a lot in this map, yeah.
And because he has 0 damage, I think some interesting things you can do is you can give him the trick arrows so that he can hypersonic, triple incap, and then drop an arrow.
Yeah.
Or trick arrow and incap them again. So double token potentially. And now he's moved and hit. And if you can find one other thing to trigger that, now your whole team has sidestep.
Yeah.
The copyable Avengers is nice for see-through stealth. Perplex. He's also not particularly like easy to kill.
He's really not. A minimum of 3 attacks in 1 turn, once to stop, once to whatever, kill.
And what are you
then
really
heal.
killing when you do that?
Yeah.
Like he's a non-issue, but
He really is a non-issue.
you can
Like,
make him an issue though.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not sure quite where he fits in. I've
It
built
feels,
a little
I feel like
bit.
it feels weird right away to try to kill him because he's not granting that team anything yet. But you don't want him to grant the team anything. It's
Yeah.
really weird because then it's like, okay, you go in to make 3 attacks to kill Steve, and then it's like, oh man, all their heavy hitters are still alive. Everything else is still good. It's
Yeah.
like,
Why, are you
so-
really going to take your time with Steve?
yeah.
And it's like, if I
exactly.
get 2 turns of that, now sidestep, auto break, like auto breaking is really strong.
strong.
Being
really
able to
good.
reposition.
Yeah, almost every time I pop that. I pop behind someone, take them back, and we go. The construct, 5 animation, small policy, all of those are really strong things to benefit on that. It's killing me. Yeah, actually killing me.
Let's see. Come on, Kevin. Auto breakaway was good. Wow, as soon as we said auto breakaway was good, we lost the mics.
Testing,
Does it sound
testing.
good now?
Let's see.
Okay.
I think we're back. I don't know what's up with our mics, guys.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Anyway, yeah, so building around Steve is very interesting. Is it the most
Yeah.
meta thing ever? No. Is it potentially, I think, something that could be nuanced and catch people off guard? I think so.
Good.
And that's the goal.
I think so.
You know, Calder, we forgot to show something off, so we better show it off
We should.
before we continue
really
our talks
should.
with Next Phase.
So-
Guys, 2024, our first T-shirt of the year.
We've had some pretty sick t-shirts. Actually, as a quick reminder for last year's shirt, I'll just show you that right now. This is like
Anniversary tee.
a quad X something. This is a big shirt.
Big shirt.
It makes the thing look really small. But it's the 10th anniversary. Dial H turned 10 years old last year. And there's a lot of really cool hidden details on this shirt. Not only do we have our really cool 10th anniversary everything text, but we
Blue,
also see
red.
our logo, which is way more blue and red than it normally is. And it's Captain America sculpts and Wolverine sculpts in it. It's really cool when you take a closer look at the shirt. And then it also has the little Dial H, we're back, 2013 to the year 20XX at the very least, which I think is pretty funny. So that's a pretty cool little inside joke. So that was an awesome shirt that was made by Luke, who's in the chat right now. So shout it out.
You did a really good job with those. A nice.
And then this year's first, dare I say the first shirt of this year, not even
Yeah, we'll
this
have
year's
more.
shirt, but usually we've been doing one shirt a year. We also did Chainsaw Chip shirts. But this one I'm super
My
proud.
personal favorite.
This was an idea that I absolutely loved, and I'm glad that shout out Antonio Clark was able to bring it to life. And this is the Capwolf Legacy Hulk shirt that I think is just.
I can take the other side
Thank
of
you.
it, yeah.
I think it is just so awesome. So we have the Capwolf because you use Legacy Hulk with Capwolf. That's just how
You
it
have
goes.
to.
You just have to. So instead of it being like him as the pilot, what I always imagined is that when the pilot is a totally separate character, they're sitting in the little motorcycle sidecar. So yeah, I have just Hulk looking begrudgingly kind of mad.
The arms crossed
The
really
arms
adds.
crossed, just being kind of sour that he's just got to ride side saddle to Capwolf. I just think it's just hilarious. So these shirts are out right now. We have our first print run that's going to all of our $25 and up Patreon members. So if you want one of these shirts, make sure to join the Dial H Podcast Patreon. $25 and up will get you one of these shirts. Once you register with the Patreon, make sure to send a message saying what your shirt size is, and if you didn't put in your address, make sure you go ahead and grab. Make sure you put in your address as well. So address, shirt
Also
size.
a nice material.
I really love this workout material. So we have
it's kind of that flex fit material.
I really enjoy this material for these shirts.
What is it actually called?
I don't know what it's
figure it
called. I know one is like more of a very heavy cotton
Polyester.
blend. So yeah, I love this polyester.
Doesn't
type.
shrink as much.
It doesn't shrink?
like
Yeah,
at all,
like a
actually.
cotton
I've washed
shirt,
my
yeah.
other one plenty of times. And yeah, it's like aerated, so it feels nice. It's not
feels
like
great.
kind of the. I mean, these
heavier.
These
cotton
had to be this
shirts,
material though because of the
they,
design.
They needed to be for the design, otherwise it wasn't going to show off very well. And these are a thicker shirt. So for those people that want a like thicker cotton shirt, we have these.
Yes,
And
those
we
are
can
an
print.
option.
We actually do have the Capwolf Hulk shirt is also can be
also
printed
on there,
on
yeah.
these as well. So we can print it on both. But yeah, guys, if you want to support Dial H and all that we do, and also get just a sick T-shirt while you're at it,
come on, yeah.
join the $25 tier on Patreon. That'll get you access to our Discord as well. And we got several people from
tokens,
Discord. Get some
quarterly.
action tokens. Yeah. So we have some really sweet action tokens, and actually all of this is going to be sent out soon. It's going to be sent out like the end of February. So before February ends, make sure you do this, and we're also going to have a really cool giveaway. So if you want to support us and all that we do, consider joining our Patreon. You get cool swag just like that. You get to be on our elite
This
Discord
month's
server.
giveaway may or may not be everything else we got from Next
That
Phase.
that actually sounds exactly right.
That might be what we're doing. So,
So yeah, besides these chases that are going to be going to Brad's events,
Porcupine, Elsa,
Porcupine, Elsa, El
El
Aguila.
Aguila,
We
the
have
rare Hawkeye,
a lot of
the
the
rare
rares.
Crew.
Oh, dude, the trick
Another rare
arrows.
Hawkeye.
The trick arrows. Oh, baby.
2 sets
Yeah.
of trick arrows.
Yeah.
Madison,
So there's a lot of cool stuff.
Wrecker.
Wrecker, a lot of wreckers. A lot of wreckers. Which is just hilarious.
Yeah. So
So all of our Next Phase stuff in like super pre-release time. will be sent out. Well, actually, it'll be sent out probably around pre-release time.
Yeah.
Maybe March 6th. So it'll be sent probably a little bit before that is when you'll get it, which is pretty cool. So, and that's going to be, that'll be the
Coming up soon
giveaway
here.
for this month. It's coming up soon. It's only 9 days away to the end of February, which is crazy to
leap
think
year.
about. Big leap year.
Because we're leaping this year. We're
Kinda
frog
do be
man,
leaping.
and there is a, just to give you guys a little behind the scenes look. This was talked about a while ago, and it may or may not happen. There was talks of a Frogman T-shirt.
Oh, I do like it. I do like that
It's
shirt.
a cool
lot.
design. The guy who designed it, Luke, is still in the chat, I think.
He said
pre-release is
no
that soon?
doxy when I mentioned him a while ago. It's pretty funny.
We're doxing Luke.
We kind of do be doxing Luke.
He doesn't like it.
sucks.
Even in our banner picture, our old one now, because it's Kevin now, because he owns the show. If you guys are
that is
unaware,
true. Kevin does own the show.
he held a camera in front of his face. He likes to just be known as the camera feller.
Camera feller.
But, that's how he rolls. We still like to shout him out and credit him for his work.
Does
Sorry,
great work.
Luke, you don't get a choice. We are going to shout you out and support you, man. We're going to support you, dude. You can't stop us.
You can't stop us from supporting.
We're going to
bro.
love you publicly, okay? What are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
Anyway, guys.
And then if anyone has ideas for shirts, please, you can send them our way. But I've been loving the ideas that we've had. So that's fair. I've been loving the ideas that we've had so far because I love the Legacy Capel.
We can
Legacy
talk
Gold.
about some of them too. Like pre-Worlds last year, you're talking about doing a
geez.
multiversal Master of Simeon shirt.
That was such a fun one.
where every chase was going to be Simeon.
Yeah, that was really cool. I liked that shirt a lot. That was a cool idea.
Detective Dracula has been in talks for a shirt.
Scraparian Iron Dew is such a sad fact that never got made into a shirt.
Yeah, just to
so-
carry an Iron Man with Scrappy Doo's head. Really,
So
really
funny.
dumb.
Very inside joke. I do think this latest shirt that we have is definitely the most
communal.
obvious, the most communal. Like everybody kind of all agrees as a community that like yes, that is obviously
What you do.
Who's the pilot for Capel? So yeah. Chainsaw Chip was just a great inside joke, and it's still a baller T-shirt design. It just looks like a cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
So that one was always fun.
Dark
yeah.
Shadow Raven asks, "Are you guys going to ROC Cup?" We're
I'm busy. I'm actually gonna be in
It's really
Philadelphia that weekend. I haven't been to many cosplay comic conventions since
sure,
I've been down here, and I've been really looking forward to
I
it.
forgot that you told me that.
So I'm actually gonna be in Philadelphia that weekend, hanging out with a buddy of mine who's in the military. So
The FOMO
it's
is
gonna be
so
really cool.
real.
Yeah.
For me, guys, due to the nature of my work,
literally the busiest week of the year is it's like the start of Huntington's and the end of Huntington's is literally day for day the busiest week of the year for me. So I really can't leave my staff behind. I can't just say like, hey guys, figure it out. I gotta go. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make it to potentially a couple days, but more than likely, sadly, I probably won't be able to go either. And then,
Which, it's a bummer. I had a blast last year. Obviously,
bummer.
me and my team had a great time. We won fellowship. All this really crazy, cool stuff happened, and I enjoyed it. But I just think just the way it goes. Sometimes, just the way it goes.
and if it's with strength in numbers with Dial H, so that is kind of a bummer. For Adepticon coming up though, Calder will be there, and I'm not even kidding. The same time as Adepticon is also like the second or third busiest week for my line of work, day for day. So I'm going to try and take a couple days out, fly out for a couple days, hang out.
That'd be really cool.
So I'm trying to work that out right now, actually. So tomorrow I might actually know. We'll see.
Oh, nice.
But so Adepticon, I'm fingers crossed on. I really want to go. But you guys can expect to see us in full force, full power at Gen Con and Worlds. Promise on that. Actually, maybe even stronger.
Maybe
Not
I'm
even our
sure.
final form, guys.
What?
We've got new toys. We got new ideas. We've got new shirts.
We have gotten a lot of new toys in the most couple months, and I've loved playing around with the new toys, especially at Florida. That was great.
Yeah. Dark Shadow Raven says it's going to be my birthday that weekend. Nice, man.
Oh, nice.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, sweet.
It's going to, let's see. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, have fun in Philly. Stay safe. Yeah, I mean,
Philly, stay safe? No, I don't think we have to worry about that.
dangerous.
No, thank you, Jocelyn. I actually really appreciate that.
back to next phase, guys.
Back to
It's
next
no
phase.
question. Do we even
Back
really
to
need to
it.
go into details? Trick arrows are stupid meta.
Stupid. They're good. They're so good.
A note on that, Prime Elsa, who is also very, very, very meta, has the marksman keyword.
Yeah.
So she can start with that for free and then give it to whoever. So find somebody with like 10 range, here's some free trick arrows. Bang. Like, dude, That's insane. That's so good.
That is true. Oh, I forgot you probably free attack with the trick arrows.
Oh, you're a
Ooh.
colossal? I don't care. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. Here's some stuff to use. Man.
Mad
Check
Jim
it out.
walked. Mad Jim might have even been like walking with one of those assisted walkers.
I don't know. He walked pretty dang good while he was walking. You know what I mean?
He did. He's walking over here, but Prime Elsa is. She's pulling up, whipping you, taking your equipment,
Oh,
giving it to her
gosh.
boys. Like, here you go, here you go. I think you can play her at either
The
point
fact that she
value.
can just use all the equipment that's on her as well is just kind of nuts.
Snatch.
Yeah.
Thank you. See ya. Also, it's like whenever she hits, she gets to take their equipment. So, hit you, take your equipment. Trick arrow, take your equipment.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
Here you go, boys. Pizza Ranch buffet. Have as much as you want. Like,
Elsa Bloodstone's the Pizza Ranch buffet. I love that.
Kirk Cousins. Vikings quarterback. Kirk Cousins is actually Prime Elsa. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay, so T-Mac, I really do want to make a goon-based shirt soon. Very soon. We'll have to see. There's a really good pun that Mikey Ninja in our Discord has that it's goon-related, and I think it's really funny. It might be a little too inside jokey, but we'll have to see.
Goon Turks, jeez. Goon shirts were in talk
They were in talk.
for a while there.
So we'll have to see. The goons are sweet, though. I do think if we would have had goon shirts at Worlds, that would have been top tier. Weren't able to make that happen. But maybe. There might be a goon shirt.
We're
Maybe.
talking about cosplaying at Worlds too. Maybe that will happen. We have a few
I
ideas.
really want to cosplay
Me
at
being
Worlds.
Goon was one of them.
That was...
It's funny.
We've talked about Worlds cosplay since the first year we were like brought on Worlds as the media team. So I really hope this year we can actually
We just
do
need
it.
participation from a certain judge.
If
Yeah.
he said he would do it, would it be just an instantly
Yeah, it'd
yes?
be an instant yes.
It'd be no doubt in my mind. Like
No one could guess the cosplay that we're thinking of. It is a
Impossible.
superhero cosplay, but
it is.
we are waiting to see if a certain judge would accept our offer to do
I
it
think
with
that
us.
might have to be some Adepticon talk and ask,
Yeah.
an in-person question. I would have to say.
Oh man. Hopefully be at Worlds So yeah, trick arrows are insane. Being able to attack twice is great. These effects are insane on
Scott.
equipping people, incapping people, penetrating damage, quaking, dealing 3 damage AoE. What more do you want from an
Yeah.
equipment? For pulp, are there any commons that strike you? I think possibly Moon Knight. He's pretty
For
good.
Pulp, the rare Clint Barton
Is the real deal.
insane, dude. Yeah, I think he's just
the real
insane.
deal.
If anybody listens to the podcast, Timmy and I built a Pulp team, and I was like, how do I not put the rare Clint Barton on my Pulp team? The
He's-
free in cap, the triple target, the precision strike.
I think even in multiples, he'll be.
Yeah, I can see that too, dude.
See
He
through
ignores
stealth.
characters, sees through stealth. I love this Clint Barton and Pulp. The tempo you gain, being a 12 attack, free in cap, 6 range on
3
people,
targets,
triple
yeah.
target. Yeah, dude, so good. So I think I think Ronin is also like a
Ronan's
dang
absurd.
near insta pick. Like,
I'm not going to say he's like Blackheart level.
I don't want to say he.
But he's
totally-
close.
But it's like you kind of think, okay, maybe I don't run Red Widow because she can die like kind of easily. Where Ronin is like
Got the
hard to
stomp.
get rid of. Yeah. So I think Ronin is
Could
really
pop
up
off
there.
at any moment.
So ironically, yeah, Clint Barton in both forms, just a pulp beast.
The common Clint Barton is pretty solid too.
Yeah.
Being able to pick like
agree.
Pensai, energy explosion,
Pick a
see through
power-
stealth,
Let me double
shield.
check here. Oh, pick a power's never been bad. Oh wow,
Oh,
that's crazy. Whoa. Well, Wonder Twins exist, I guess.
you
I guess
go.
I can think of some bad pick a power pieces.
Even then, for 10 points, it was
yeah,
like
that is
ain't
true.
bad.
That is true.
So yeah, I like him a lot.
Pizza Box Kate shouldn't be pulp legal. The pulp rules are main set, common,
And
uncommon,
starter
rare,
sets.
and starter sets.
If she
Thank
is,
the Lord
she will
she's not
destroy
pulp legal.
pulp.
She is insanely good already.
She's
let
a meta
alone being
figure.
in pulp. Oh, she's
We'll talk about her later. Wow, that figure's insane. But
I literally, when
Madison
I read
in
that, I
Pulp
mean,
too.
if you watch the video of me opening that, I literally go, "Wow, you're kidding!" And it's just like, "Geez."
I really hope
I do like Madison a lot too. I like her free placement. That's like always good. you
Yeah,
know?
dude, the double perplex.
Double
She
Perplex
doesn't
is so
die
solid.
easy.
There's enough good mystical
It's good,
figures
you
that
know.
you're, and he doesn't even have to target a
Underworld, the
mystical person.
copy for 20
Yeah.
points is also just like so
She
underrated.
just has straight up shape change. You can't one shot her because
Yeah.
as soon as she gets attacked, you can just place her on quick.
I'm next to
free.
Wong.
Yep.
Or
you,
I'm next
you
to a
waste
mystical character.
Whoever. Yeah.
Blackheart, Orb.
Blackheart or both mystical. Jeez.
Whoever.
Yeah.
I really hope, though, with that Kate Bishop, that this nickname sticks, and that's Drive by Kate
Drive by
Bishop.
Kate. I do
Drive
like
by
you. Drive by Kate Bishop. That's pretty good.
Just in silver being
Little
flashed.
DBKB. Okay.
DBKB. DBKB. Playing her in
Make it
multiples,
stick, guys,
I think, is
please.
legitimate.
The
Drive by
the
Kate.
chat couldn't make exam stick. There's still some exam haters out there.
Yeah.
But Drive by
That's
Kate
not a-
Bishop. Make that stick.
Before you say what that is, guys, what is exam? And Heroclix USA don't answer, because you know what it is, because you ran a poll on it. What is exam?
What character do you think exam is?
You
in
guys let us
Heroclix?
know. So I guess for Pulp,
Who else is it good? I do think there's some stuff you could do with Valentina.
Valentina, yeah.
I think her being able to prod through characters
Leapfrog.
is really good. I think Leapfrog's great.
I think he's
in
really
Pulp.
good. Shifting focus, Groot, maybe. There's some interesting stuff there. The 200-point Moon Knight, what's your thoughts on him? Is he Pulp viable?
I don't know. People really liked him, and I guess I don't see it, if I'm being honest. I don't think he's great when Pulp has so many small
Cosmic
attackers.
Mystics, though.
But there's so many attackers in Pulp, low
He's
point
retelling every
attackers.
turn?
I get that, but having it be 200
only
of
toughness.
your points, dude, that's just so scary to me, where like that's one piece who makes one attack in a turn. You know, I don't love that at all. In
One
Pulp.
person did guess Absorbing Man.
See? Because they know.
Exam.
Because he's Earth X, Absorbing Man. Abs Man is dumb. Abs Man is literally terrible. Pam is terrible.
It's better than ACT exam.
Exam.
The bar exam. That's Batman and Robin, Earth X, Absorbing Man. Bar exam.
Bar exam.
It's a new
Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
Earth
it's a
X,
new new strategy I'm working on.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, doesn't include Daredevil or any lawyer characters, but you know,
Incredible. Yeah, ironically, yeah.
Moon Knight. I don't know. People said the same thing about Black Adam, and he's won Pulp tournaments.
It's true.
So I think Moon Knight. If I sit across from this as a Pulp player, I'm not like horribly scared, but I am like, I'm on a clock to kill this guy.
You are, but
He's attacking twice a turn,
I get
12
he's
for
attacking
4.
twice. He can heal a little bit.
He's healing off of stop clicks. If he hits a super senses, that could be so detrimental to killing him. That could really hurt. I'm not going to say he's top tier.
Yeah.
Not going to say he's top tier, but for Pulp, I think there's a case for
I
it.
really don't see it. If I'm being truly honest, the amount of multi-attackers you can have in Pulp, I mean, that Clint Barton ruins his day.
He could
Double
get burned
token.
through, dude. Yeah.
You know, I feel like he gets
yeah.
burned through, dude. Yeah.
Clint Barton could
You
just.
talk about like Ronin or Red Widow, these charge flurry pieces to try to go through his dial and everything.
A precision strike.
strike piece, you know.
I'm not going to say he's peak, but I could see
not-
someone doing well with him, and I would be like, I'm not
I
surprised.
want to see what people end up building with him. That's what
Yeah.
I'll say. I really want to see what builds look like.
Probably
with him.
put Madison on
'Cause
there
right
to
now, I
double up
don't
his
see it.
defense, make him a 21.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a good point. Fire Shield. His stop has no reducer, so if you have free knockback,
Oh.
just push him off.
All right, Fire Shield. All right, yeah, he's useless.
Wall.
Garbo trash.
Instantly, he's useless.
Thank you, Fire Shield.
That's so fair though. Yeah, no reducer on stops is tough.
Deathstroke says nah.
Nar.
So,
Nar,
yeah.
Moon Knight.
Nah. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Moon Knight.
Pulse wave you through stop.
Gosh.
So for Pulp though, Lucky too. 20 points for
Yeah.
enhancement is pretty
Lucky's
legit. I think that's about
How do you
all
feel
I'm
about the
looking at.
shifting Groots, just the common, uncommon, and rare ones?
I think there is reasonability there. Depending on what else is out there, I think you
Yeah.
can get away with it. Common Miss Marvel is also a TK
very
barrier
solid.
piece with sidestep, which is like, and improved targeting elevated for
Yeah.
the TK lines. She's solid. I like
that's
her.
improved movement, it says.
Oh, improved movement. My bad.
Yeah.
Never mind. Scratch that. Still good. What else was there? No. I thought there was one other figure, and I've lost him.
The other Maya? The rare Maya, or no?
No. Maybe that was it. She-Hulk. Lawyer
Lawyer
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
I
Yeah,
think she's
dude.
legit. The once per turn, when an opposing character within 4 squares is given a free action, she may immediately roll a d6, 3 through 6, no go.
It's cool.
Turning down an outwit is big time.
Yeah.
Turning down
Yeah.
Perplex is like okay. Various free actions, charge is you can make this as free.
Yep.
Stopping a flurry,
Gets rid of it, yeah.
that's pretty good. She's also not bad. Copyable Avengers Initiative. She's just 11 for 3. Sidestep super strength is always nice.
Yeah.
I like her. Avenger, celebrity is reasonable keywords to work with. And theme isn't as important. Verusa, I think, is another, like, maybe. The target
I
trait.
think people could lean into the target more, especially her special version of the target.
And KOing people with monster keyword is not unheard of. Healing 2 if they have mystics.
Yeah.
You can heal through mystics. Scoring additional victory points. Opposing characters within 3 squares can't use Mastermind, Shape Change, or Stealth.
Yeah.
If you're playing a ranged team,
Yeah.
you're probably playing Verusa. So that's another one that I think is a heavy consideration. Outside of Pulp, I think the most obvious, like, meta-defining figures, like, not even, like, worthy of talking about because it's obvious. The Possessors, Khonshu giving prob stealth, Tawret giving support outwit, and then Amit presumably giving, I would guess, like, perplex, and because it's prob outwit,
Oh,
perplex.
yeah. Probably going to be
Maybe like blades because he's got teeth,
little crocodile blades.
claws and stuff. But I think it'll be perplex. So either way, whatever it is, free powers is amazing, and 10 points for those powers is also.
Yes, Jeff. Pulp does have a sideline.
Indeed it does.
Very, very.
No
big facts,
equipment.
Big facts.
But I think outside of that, the most obvious meta piece to me,
I think it's like Wong, the Elsas.
yeah, probably Prime Elsa.
I mean, probably
And
Elsa
then-
goes next.
I mean, the second
rare
coming of
Elsa.
Prime Spider-Man, we've got Wong here who has phasing,
Ridiculous.
Flurry is free, Giant Reach 2, Exploit Weakness, Prob, Precision Strike, a Stop Click. His stats are just insane, 12 for 3.
I'm at least very happy he doesn't reduce pen and doesn't have
Yeah,
protected
oh
outwit
my
on
God,
his
yeah.
defenses. That's super
He's
nice.
not a Prime, he's just a unique, but he's Power
Right.
Cosmic
You
Mystics.
ever played 2 of these?
So he is protected outwit, he is Power Cosmic.
Oh, shoot, he is. Why? It's Wong.
It's Wong. What did he do in the She-Hulk
Dude,
film?
yeah, this Wong is supposed to be like fighting Abomination kind of Wong, I want to say.
I would think so,
Where
yeah.
he's like fighting against a big beefy guy, but I'm just like, every time I look at that dial, I'm like, this is Wong?
Yeah,
This
dude.
is a sorcerer? This sorcerer's got like, I'm making brass knuckles, dude. Like, this is,
Man, the
mess
Wong
you
is
up.
the Wong is just the Wong's dirty. I think he's a. Is he going to impact the meta in the same way Prime Spider-Man does? Absolutely not. Is he going to impact the meta? Yes. He is definitely a figure that you can play with. And what's interesting about him is because it's just phasing and then he can flurry as free, give him Underworld, give him Green Lantern TA.
geez, he
I'm
carry?
carrying
Yeah.
8 people and then I'm flurrying you and I have Giant Reach. So I can kind of position the things how I
doing
want.
that, you can take Miss Marvel with you.
Yeah.
me
Oh,
see.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you
And
can
he's
take-
Avengers. So you can theme
He's
that.
an Avenger? Holy smokes.
He's
he was doing
Avengers,
that.
martial artist, mystical is an insane keyword right now. Playing with Ghost Rider, keep his powers.
Yeah?
Carry
Ugh.
up Ghost Rider.
Yeah?
Carry up people who can make free attacks. Carry up your Scott. Drop a construct. It doesn't end with this guy. This guy is very, very, very.
He's not a
potent.
team player, though. You'd have to play him with what, Spider-Man? Mm-hmm.
Avenger, but
yeah.
he doesn't have to be adjacent to Spider-Man, so he just gets
Oh,
wild card.
gosh, it is so good. Oh, dang.
So Wong's legit. If you guys think Wong isn't legit, you're crazy. He's a day one buy for me. I'm buying
very
Wong
fair.
immediately.
It's very fair.
Do you have anybody that you'd like to talk about, Calder?
No, I think we kind of talked about both Elsas. You know, those are definitely people that I think are just have to be consideration, I want to say.
I suppose we could talk about Drive by Kate a bit more too.
We can talk, dude, Drive by Kate is so insane. So insane. The fact that, number one, she's not a unique, that it's anywhere during the move she can shoot, that it's, I want to say it's her full range. It should be the red box.
It's the red box.
It's the red box, yeah.
Pop in a pizza, order a red box. Yeah, this one, the pizza box one.
Yeah,
guys.
Pizza Box 1. Dude,
This figure is
insanely
nuts.
good. So she's already a 12 for 3 naturally. By the way, you can just give her, she's also a marksman, so she could make that free shot with the trick arrows, you know, which is nuts. Not unique. Just go ahead and take her on. She's the fact she's a 12 for 3 and that you can just get a 4
Ignores
point.
characters,
Dude.
ignores adjacency.
It's nuts. I also love that you can just straight up have Scott Crampton. This is the first time I'm ever going to say I love Scott Crampton. But for 4 points and enhancement playing in multiples with these girls, dude, are you kidding me? That's so good.
Lucky is another enhancement.
Lucky is another
for 20.
cheap enhancement.
Who's
dude.
giving you your trick arrows back?
Yeah.
If you're playing multiples of her, which I think playing 2 or 3 is like
I think
a
you easily
legitimate
could. I
strategy.
think minimum 2 on a team, minimum 1 if you're playing
Yeah.
her, but like minimum 2 on a team is just so good.
That's a machine gun, dude.
Dude,
Like one's getting to attack, then trick arrow, then the other one gets to attack.
Attack.
If you have 2 or 3 enhancements, 6, 6,
Six.
6. Like,
and that's being carried.
What?
6 range. So however far you move her up, insane.
Wong, for example.
Also, yeah, Wong. Let's double check. She
Give
better.
him-
She better not be an Avenger. She's not.
Oh,
they are
okay.
both martial artists, though. Spider-Man isn't. So you
She's
could play-
Avengers. Oh, Young Avengers.
Young Avengers.
Oh.
Thank the Lord. She's also just a stealth ESD shape change piece. Like, not
7
easy.
clicks.
7 clicks life.
The wonderful combo of stealth ESD. Though.
Yeah, I know.
hate
Dude, that brings me
seeing
back
that.
to Infinity Challenge Captain America, where he has stealth ESD. And I'm like, this is Captain America? Huh?
Back
So,
when Captain
yeah.
America, it's like, well, how do we design him? Give him leadership, and that's all.
That's it. That's what he does. What else would he? What else could he possibly do?
That was in the era of leadership. Is just an awful power.
I still spammed leadership on all my teams. When you had to hit the roll to gain an action,
Yeah.
I would play like 4 leaderships on my team, and people are like, "Damn, bro, yeah,
Yes.
yeah." It's,
Now
yeah,
I
that's how
can
it
move
felt.
Captain America this time. But yeah, Drive by Kate is that's another instant pickup because oh yeah, by the way, those pizza boxes, all 3 of them, those will be going towards tournament prizing as well.
That's true. Let's go to Brad's tournament. Or what tournament
I
are they
don't know
going
yet.
to? We'll
Like I
see.
said, got to do the
We'll
master
see where
list.
they go.
They'll be going to 1 though. I think another really obvious one for me is the super rare Kate Bishop.
Oh yeah.
This in the same way Wong is Spider-Man Prime Jr. I think Kate Bishop is almost Carnage Surfer Jr. Because once again, she's got the flurry at range, so she gets to make 2 range attacks, precision strike. She gets the trick arrows
Oh,
for
it doesn't
free.
look bad at all on stream. Okay.
She's a 12 for 4 with running shot. She sees through stealth. If she doesn't move, she gets to see through elevated stealth characters plus 2 range. So she's a sniper. She gets an additional trick arrow. She gets to flurry from range. 7-click dial for 65 points is pretty solid. And yeah, she can just really
She's got the
hurt.
defense power that you want on a piece that's got no reducer. She's got
No
super
senses,
senses.
yep.
You know, she's not easy to one-shot at all. If you do, you have to be careful not to put her just back onto that special attack power, which I think is cool. So
Yeah,
I like her a lot. I think she'll be the new like budget Carnage Surfer.
I think that's pretty fair, yeah.
Just like
Not
she's
the best
great.
keywords, marksman, martial artist, spy, young Avengers, like
Yeah, not great. I didn't even realize she was a wild card. Oh, it's so good.
yeah,
It's just so handy. Oh man.
There's a lot there. I don't know. I don't think she's going to be as impactful as Wong or Drive by Kate, but I do think she's good enough.
Yeah.
So that's where I am with her. I think the most important point of discussion is not just Elsa Prime. Like we agree. I don't even know how much we need to talk about her. There's so many nuts things you guys can do with her. Really think about being able to give equipment to anybody on your team. It's enough.
Really freaking
It's
good.
insane.
Really freaking good.
But non-Prime Elsa. The big thing to note here, guys, 75 or 40 points, so you're probably playing her at 40 because you're playing her for this trait. Other characters can't be healed. Global. All characters. Other characters.
Friendly, opposing, everything. Everyone but Elsa. My problem with her is that she dies.
She dies.
Kind of
Has a stop click with no reducer,
You
so
know,
knockback damage.
Captain America just kind of goes, you're dead. So you have to keep her back. Like we found out about Captain America and even Carnage Surfer to some minor extent, that you still have to get them across the map. So I think if your opponent can protect Elsa, it does throw a wrench into Carnage Surfer, Prime Spider-Man, Blackshirt, Scott Porter, Prime Hulk, all this stuff that's so based heavily around healing and cheating on more points via just healing. But at the same time, she's 4 clicks life. And she can kind of die.
What I like about it is that it prevents Carnage Surfer specifically from just going and killing some constructs,
right
and
away.
now he's 2 clicks up.
I do like that. I agree.
And also Prime Spider MOE. If Prime Spider-Man comes in and hits you and doesn't kill Elsa and doesn't get to heal back to top dial,
Poopy click.
yeah, he's on charge.
Way worse for him.
Little Garbo man.
Yeah.
See ya. Somebody said, did you forget about Val? Spy is pretty solid. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the assassin, soldier, spy, keyword, gaining thunderbolts. Prob, when she uses it, she may count range and line of fire from friendly characters' thunderbolts. I don't think that...
My main problem, I love this piece. I think this piece could be a really strong pulp piece. If you watch the gameplay video of Seal that me and Tristan played today,
She's good.
She's really strong. She's really good. I think in a 300 modern format, though, this for 40 points is not doing enough.
Yeah.
And again, it's
No.
because the Porter brothers have tainted what under 50 points means in my mind.
Under 30.
Under
even,
30. So like when I look at Val or I see Captain America for the same point value.
Steve even. I'm like...
yeah. Oh wow. You know, but I
I'm-
agree. I agree
Kevin!
there. Oh yeah,
Kevin!
Kevin straight up for 40. Yeah, you want to talk about a better version of Prob for 40 points?
This
Kevin,
guy's unreal,
Yeah,
and it's still
so
just like, yeah, but that could be.
I love Val. So I think if you want to play Val and Pulp, I think that's a great place for her. But I think in Modern, I think Kevin definitely for the exact same points just outpaces her in every race.
Ghost Surfer question mark? Yeah, I like
Honestly,
him.
Ghost Surfer became a non-issue after I clapped him like 8 times in one weekend.
That is true. You
It's
did,
really
you did do that.
I beat him like so many times. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to see a better. I don't want to say better. It sounds mean.
No,
I'd have to see
3
a
is too
really-
many.
Yeah,
Better is correct.
I
3
have to
is
see
too
a
many.
better Ghost Surfer build that utilizes
I like
him
1 or 2.
more efficiently.
2 feels almost like too much. I think 1 is the proper
One's
amount.
just right. Yeah, just enough to be annoying.
But 2 is a consideration.
I think
maybe.
the 3 making him your main focus for the team is a little too much of a good thing.
I think he's a much higher consideration after Carnage Surfer rotates, which
I agree.
we can't wait for rotation, guys.
Right.
We're going to be popping some non-alcoholic, that apple cider.
Yeah, dude, that was a good choice, by the way. For
It was, yeah.
I really enjoyed that. We're gonna have to get the special glasses back out, which we kept apparently from that night. So we're gonna have to get those glasses back out for rotation. I literally can't wait.
Rotation day is literally going to be a celebrate good time. Come on. Yeah, Carnage Surfer, see ya, Prime Spider-Man later.
Later.
But then it will also be Rest in Peace, World's Finest. I love you. What else will you miss from rotation?
I am gonna miss the
If
constructs.
AV60 goes, bro,
God, dude, constructs. I'm gonna miss those so
Spider-Man
bad.
will miss.
I think they'll rotate up to A60. I don't think A60 goes though.
I
think
hope
there's
not.
No way.
I
A60
really
goes.
hope not. Man,
I really hope Spider-Man goes. I hope we get rid of Spider-Man. I
yeah,
think
it's his time.
Batman team up is a shoe-in to get
Yeah,
gone.
100%.
The only thing I think is like, yeah, big maps are gone for sure, but I don't know if Spider-Man is definite. It is a definite for rotation. If I'm being honest, I hope it is. I pray that Spider-Man rotates next year because I just
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
done
tired
with
of
it. Beyond
those two
Amazing. I'm
figures.
done with it, man. Yeah. So we'll see, but
If that happens, though, you'll see us on stream.
oh, literally popping bottles, insane. Yeah, it'll be nuts. Tarot cards finally being gone. That's
Oh my God! How can I
dude,
forget
I
about
know,
that?
right?
Yeah.
That's literally glory,
You guys-
glory,
you guys can
hallelujah.
like your tarot.
I don't know how to do that. But I'm very interested in it. I don't think you can tell. Yeah, next thing, although people are not, obviously, like, I don't know on that thing. They really are. If we just hope it, people are going to have it. I understand that you brought the most popular thing. I don't know why. I don't know why you don't. It's really more hard. You can really the most consistent, amazing people that we thought in the past. This is what you
Do that. They're garbage. If these mics keep cutting out because I make fun of tarot cards, I'm gonna keep doing it no matter what.
This is what you get for disrespecting
That's
tarot
hilarious.
cards. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see. I was laughing about that.
That is funny. That is really good, but I hate them. They're the worst.
These mics keep cutting out. Can I make fun of
Check,
tarot
check,
cards?
1, 2.
Keep doing it, no
Yeah,
matter
we will
what.
keep making fun of
Sounds
tarot
good.
cards.
Insightful tarot cards.
You
Yeah.
can't. You will never persuade us.
No.
But
Not
I
a
think
chance.
as next phase as a whole, it might not be the content that I am most interested in. The Disney Plus shows are very okay
No,
in
I
my
think we
mind.
can kind of say these were a lot weaker than the initial run of shows. But you know, first 3 episodes of Moon Knight, loved
Moon
it.
Knight's awesome.
All of
Werewolf by
Hawkeye,
Night is
I
awesome.
really loved all of
The
Hawkeye.
chases we've seen
I liked
are
Werewolf by Night.
incredibly
Amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome that this exists. I don't
so
care if you
cool.
don't like
People
this.
can hate.
This
People
is
can hate, dude.
amazing that this exists. Are you kidding me? Do you understand how lucky of a timeline you're in where this gets to be a real playable figure and he's like good?
Yeah.
Don't hate.
Yeah.
This is awesome. You might like the ultra meta stuff like Big Ol' Hippo here, which is also awesome.
It is cool. It's cool in its own way.
But you gotta appreciate the meme tier stuff, guys. Don't just write off memes because maybe you're not a meme star or a memer, a memette. But I really like it. Anyways, to finish up the conversation on Elsa, I think normally silver bullets are like, you might run into it like Merlin, where it's like, be prepared
Yeah,
for it,
be
you
prepared.
might see it. I think Elsa's a step past that, where I think people are gonna be, the mystical keyword makes me say, I think she's legit. If you're not already playing the trick
This one
arrows,
is so good,
which I think you
yeah.
will be on like 90% of teams, free trick arrows for it too.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing. She's a pulse wave. She's probably just sitting in your starting area, but denying Carnage Surfer, denying Prime Hulk, denying every Black Lantern, Black Shirt Porter, the free heal every turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Mephisto MOE heal. There's lots of passive healing in the game. Legacy Thanos free regen. I'm kidding.
Wow. Sure.
Hit him with a deep cut.
Yeah, the real deep cut.
There's a lot of healing in the game, guys. And it's a lot of just free action. I exist, I get to heal. I think Elsa might have more of an impact than people are willing to give credit for. People are also saying that Elsa with like 4 Professor Moriartys is going to break the game. No, it's not.
It's not good at all.
A heads up, if you play that against me, I will come across the board and like wipe your team in 1 turn. You can cry about it on HC Realms. You can say it needs to be errata day 1.
Realms
no,
really
it
got
doesn't.
into their head about that, where it's just like, it's just not good. They see free damage, like, oh, you don't have to roll, you don't have to do whatever. That's so good. I'm like, it's only 4 damage, dude. There's like way better ways to deal 20 damage in a turn than that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just wild.
I have to have a token for you to damage me? Okay, taxi.
Yeah.
And then all of my stuff absolutely wrecks your like 16 defense mastermind. See ya.
Yeah. Like,
Scott Porter pulse waves you once. See
you're
ya.
gone. Oh, you're toast.
Bye-bye.
So, yeah, there's just, it's so funny to see what Realms runs with, or even what Facebook runs
Yeah.
with, or doesn't run with.
So this
The-
needs to be instantly errata.
The
How about
cold
play
takes-
it first?
Yeah.
Play it first.
The amount of, maybe we've hyper-focused this set because it was the first set that we got to be the ones to like show it off first,
Yeah.
which we definitely have.
There's definitely a degree to that for sure.
But seeing all the people go like, this is instantly broken, or this is okay, and it's like, how do you not see that this is good? Or how do you just write this off right away? Or how do you just say this is the most broken
I
thing
mean,
in the
things
world?
in general, just writing it off or
Yeah.
like writing it up, I guess. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with. I think it's okay to have strong opinions and talk things up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think that's fun. Like open up the discussion, or to be like strongly against figures, like me with the Black Lanterns. I was very much like I'm not impressed,
Yeah.
and got a lot of flack for that. I'm still waiting. Necron's the real deal in pulp. I will give you that.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. I really didn't think Necron was that good. And I'll concede that point. But the
That's
Black
kinda funny.
Lanterns as a whole, it's like, people were so high on Green Arrow. Where's he at?
I don't see him.
Green
I
Arrow,
haven't seen
Green
him.
Arrow players. Do you hear him, Calder? What if we heard like a guy like, yeah.
The ghost in our room, in our house.
Well, guys, it's about 9:30. It's a Tuesday night.
I'm getting sleepy.
It is getting
can I
close
say?
to Calder's bedtime.
That's true. That's true.
His bedtime ritual, which takes roughly 4 hours to complete.
That is
Right?
true.
That's right.
Basically, it's true. Yeah, so I'm not getting to bed.
Gotta do like martial arts. I have to watch Bloodsport at least once a night. We recently watched that.
watch Bloodsport and do martial arts.
Yeah, guys, I gotta pack it in for the night.
Yeah.
My Bloodsport VHS is waiting for me.
It's getting rewound right now. It's ready to play. It's ready for me, dude.
Was that a good movie when it came out?
I want to know if people thought it was. Like, it was a fun watch, but like,
Yeah, we had a good time with it, but
was it good?
Mike's.
No.
No, oh no. Okay.
Oh,
never mind,
okay.
never mind.
Dang, dude. I was like,
I was scrolled up. I was like,
if Mike's happened one more time, I would just be like, bye or something and just hang up. See you later. But right on. But guys, we kind of covered a lot of cool stuff. IPF tournaments. I realize now the IPF tournaments are kind of in like the whatever this belt is. We're in the Bible Belt or Rust Belt or whatever we're called.
Tornado Alley.
The Tornado Alley. Is that what this is?
I think
Nebraska?
Omaha is part of.
Is that what that is?
We're
Okay.
close. If not, we're the hat of Tornado Alley.
The hat of Tornado Alley. There we go. So I realize now from like Omaha to then just Texas.
Bloodsport was just okay when it came out.
Okay.
Well, there's also,
I believe that.
during this live stream, I had 2 people reach out, and I've actually had a third person
that's
reach
awesome.
out outside of this about possibly more IPF tournaments in more areas. It really boils down to if I can prize it out, I 100% will. No
Yeah.
question in my mind. If I have the time and the resources to do these things, which, trust me, guys, we're giving it our all, we'll make it happen. I don't know if we can make it happen, but we're going to try.
Yeah.
And if not this year, the thing is it's an expansive thing. Like, this is only year 2, and it already feels like so cool.
The 100% increase. Is
Yeah.
insane just from the first year.
Like I said, we're already
Yeah.
over $2,000 raised, and we will clear up the transparency on that. If you guys do want to donate, you still can donate to the fundraiser. I know it looks wonky. It says $3,400. That number does not accurately reflect. That is from some last year numbers and some funny things in conjunction. We're just trying to decide the best step for us because we do have to like file taxes for this. We have to keep it in line. There's a few things on the back end that we're still like actively working through. So that is why the page looks the way it does. It is still fully donatable. We still fully receive everything, and it is still 100% of the proceeds, 100%. We do not take a single cut of this, nothing. 100% of it goes to the IPF. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to contact me or Simeon directly. We're happy to answer your questions. Message us on Dial H, message us on IPF. I'll answer any questions in regards to finances, and hopefully I can give you a clear-cut answer that makes sense to you and as a business. But it's 100% of what we receive. There's no take. There's nothing sinister going on here.
It goes to the players.
We just want cool people to come to Worlds.
It goes to the players.
And to recap that, Edison and Andrea getting their whiz kids showing out, giving them some prizes, hanging out, them getting to play each other too.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was awesome.
So fun. And to hopefully get 4 fresh faces, or Andrea and Edison, if nobody else enters, they can come back. Like, we're totally okay with that. Getting 4 people from outside the U.S. to come to Worlds would just be, it'd be crazy. And then before you know it, maybe next year we're doing tournaments outside the U.S. There's been talks of that with like Heroclix.
That'd be cool.
Who knows if that's going to happen? There's a lot of things on the table for the IPF, guys. That's what it boils down to. I'd love to talk to you guys for hours and hours about what everything I want to do. But at the end of the day, there's time and there's feasibility, and we're trying to just make it work. And we are making it work. But there's only so much resources. So I will reach back out to the people who message me, and you guys enjoy your night. Look forward to, again, March 16th in Richardson, Texas. These prizes will be available at Brad's as well as some other stuff. Look forward to Azale's event in Texas, San Antonio.
That's right.
That's April 27th or April 28th. We will...
Very cool.
We'll get it figured. And then our event as well. Get ready for a fun live stream. Get
April
ready for
6th,
some fun ways to donate.
For those that want to try to make it, Nebraska is the epicenter. It's the middle of America, the geographical middle of America. It does not get easier to get to an event than that. So if you want to go to an event with awesome prizing, come on over here.
Cool guy. 3 cool guys.
3 cool guys. 3 cool boys.
Yeah. TCB, guys. 3 cool boys.
Yep, that's right. So I highly recommend people try to make it out here to Omaha, Nebraska, because it is going to be an awesome event. It's going to be really cool.
Maybe I work in a hotel. Maybe I can cut you a deal.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Maybe.
That is everything, guys. The last thing we'll close out on is Bloodsport was just okay when it came out, but Bill says, was it good? That movie is still amazing. And that, guys, is the closeout. We've got shirts available. Subscribe to our Patreon. If you want one of these shirts, contact us directly or join our Patreon. $25 and above gets you this shirt, as well as some tokens, some cool stuff. Good night. We'll be back on Thursday.
And Ghost Calder
Wait,
says,
actually, is it still live?
Yeah, it's still live.
Hey, guys, very quickly.
Oh.
Where's that at, Calder?
Where's what?
You want to hand me that? Oh, that, right.
Oh,
yeah.
this?
Should probably tell you guys this. We'll be live again on Thursday.
Yeah, here you go.
We are live again on Thursday. We are going to be unboxing this Brick of War of the Realms, which is a fun set that recently rotated here. This was sent to us by WizKids. We have some exciting news that we're going to save for Thursday. It's a
more
huge
than just
honor.
an unboxing. It's more than just an unboxing. It's really cool.
It's a really, they're doing a really cool thing for us. And it starts with this. Yeah. And it'll be fun. So just very quickly, Calder, what are you hoping to see in this? Because I won't be here for
Prime Wrecker. I'm all about getting a Prime Wrecker, or I've never pulled like that She-Hulk. I've always wanted to play that cool She-Hulk chase. I'd really like to pull her as well. That'd be really cool.
I'm hoping to see Spider-Man.
So, Spider-Man.
He's my favorite figure in the set.
Right on.
And also, I wouldn't mind, honestly, if we pulled one of these guys,
put him on the
I
shelf.
think he'll get turned into a trophy.
Yeah, that's fair. He would be a sick trophy.
So yeah, Thursday
Honestly,
at 7 p.m. CST, we'll be unboxing this, and we'll be talking even more cool Heroclix news that may or may not benefit y'all at home.
How sick would it be if this was like Pile Driver or Hogan also? Like the odds of that would also be really sick.
How long was this stream?
It looks like 90 minutes. It looks like an hour and a half.
We started around like 8,
yeah, man.
15.
It was a good stream. It was high quality. Well, when the mics were working.
Yeah, high quality when the mics worked. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Donate to the IPF on the fundraiser page if you want. Reach out to us directly. Go to these tournaments. See you on the live stream. Check out the IPF page. We'll keep you going. We'll keep you updated. Later.
IPF Calder, behind the scenes Calder says happy trails.